Hello and thank you for watching MCS Performance's video about Range Rover Sport Autobiography 3-litre diesel. This has been in the MCS family. It's actually been a tow vehicle and also the manager directed, which is me, the use of family vehicle. So it's been my SUV, which it is. We had this as a part exchange and it was in really good condition, and my little boy loves this shape of Range Rover. He had a little one, so I ended up having it for ourselves. As you can see, it has done a few miles on there. We have been using it for towing and collecting vehicles, but one thing we have been doing is I've been meticulously cleaning it as much as I can and looking after it as much as I can as well. It has got wheels are a little bit curved on the side. They actually were anodised off, so it needs a wheel refurb, but I'm selling it obviously as is. We can do that for you if you wanted. It also, I've polybushed the car, so it's got full polybush kit. It does run a little bit more better handling, so it's a little bit bumpier, as I say, but I'd sooner have a polybush kit because they don't have the lower arms keep going. Also, as I understand, it's had new turbos been put on it. If you look underneath the car, you'll see all the bolts are renewed. This was on the previous owner, who was he was a surgeon, and he spent a lot of money on this car, and I thought it was too good to be true, so I acquired the car for ourselves. We've done inlet manifolds, obviously the plastic inlet manifolds. Let's just had that done, so it really is a good example. It sounds amazing. It does have some of the Range Rover normal quirks, as I call it. We have on here the lower arch here is starting to come down a little bit, but they all do that, so that's one of the normal things. We've sold probably 100 of these cars over the years. This is my favourite shape, so I always like this car, and I had one of these new back in the day, so very nice car. I like driving them. I think the shape is better than the newer one, I must say. That's just me, personal preference. I'm going to talk around the car just so you can see inside. Everything does actually do what it's supposed to do. Also, the automatic boot, you still got some of my gear in the back, because obviously I am still using it, so it is still my car, but my sales director says we need to get you something else, so they need something that's ULEZ 6 compatible. I don't mind paying I'd sooner pay the fee and drive this than I would something else, so but that's me. As you can see, interior, it's got a few little marks, but most of this stuff comes off because I've got a cleaner that makes it look very nice, and you'll see in this car through the images, it's absolutely immaculate inside. It really is a very good example. Being a surgeon, he's obviously very clean, and the car was extremely well looked after. There's a little door dent here where this happened when we had it, someone opened a door into it. There was no dents in the car when I had it, and now it's got a dent here, and one of my colleagues, the trailer board, damaged this bit on here, but we have got this space here. This is still in the back, so all of these things are with it. You can put that back on. Obviously that's a detachable tow bar, it just unclips. There's a little mark on the seat here. But actually, if you look at the condition, if you came to see it, it does have a very unique, we call it Tiger. That's her nickname. I have a 5-year-old, so I will admit it does have a nickname, Tigger. So this is our little car. He will be screaming and crying at me if we sell it, but we need to have, I've been told, something else that's Euro 6 compliant, so they don't keep forgetting to pay the bill and we get fined. So that's the only reason why. Show you one of the things it does have. I will show you on here. It's got my camera. I'll probably take this out, or if you want it, it's my next base, which means you know anyone in the car, you can see who's where driving, where it is, talk to it, and anything proximity around it. It's very good. This little bit here is discoloured. The Range Rover symbol on this one is actually not too bad, but the rear one has discoloured a little bit. I was going to get a black one. We did buy it, but then it went on to another car we sold, so it's got a bit of wear here, but that can be brought back. There is a guy, we know, a trim guy that makes all this. If you wanted it immaculate, we can spend money on it, but obviously the price that I think Simon's doing it, he wouldn't probably be giving you that and doing those bits for you. But if you wanted to have it absolutely immaculate, I think it looks immaculate as it is. So for the mileage it is, so this is the bit you're going to like. It's done 126,318 miles and sounds absolutely perfect. As you can see, we have no engine lights, we have no errors. We have, the only thing we do have is, if you look on here, if I go into reverse D and S, you won't see a light. Every now and then it is intermittent, the light will come on, but the gears work perfectly fine, and it's done 45,000 miles like this. So that has done it since I got it, and when I bought the car from the surgeon, we were going to get a new one of these, but I just didn't bother doing it, so because it works fine. Reversing camera. It does have a tremendous sound system. The bass is too loud because all it does is shake the boot. So if you've ever been a Range Rover Sport, you will see that if you put the bass up too loud, the whole car shakes. My son absolutely loves it because he thinks any car without a sub now is totally rubbish. He is only 5 as well, so I don't know what I've done to him now. It's got a broken cap on the mirror here, but this was like it when we had it. Oh, sorry, I didn't clean that. There we go. Don't use that bit. So that's there, and a few marks. There's a little mark on the dash here, which always bugs me, but it's I've got used to it now. There is on my seat. I'll show you this side. The bolster, there's a little bit of wear, but for the mileage, there's nothing on this. This was actually look like it's been replaced, because that's a newer one, and that was a Land Rover stitching. So you can see the stitching is absolutely brilliant. The condition of the seats for this mileage and how much I've used it, but I have been conditioning these seats and looking after them. If you look at my bag in the back, I'll show you, it's got lots of goodies and things. One of the best smelling cars ever is this. We always use this. It smells amazing. When you come to see it, you will smell it. Hum carbon sound system, as I said. It does have obviously the big mats on the back. I did have the other ones, but I like these mats because these are just brilliant if you've got kids. Though my little boy is very tidy. And the speakers in the back, so the headlining. For using it, it is very, very good condition. It's tremendous. I'll probably miss it, I must say. Just going to go into here. I have a few bits in here. I always take, that's my cleaner, my seat, that's the cleaner I use for upholstery. W40 for obviously if I pick up cars or trailers and things, that's for this little bad boy. And there is the rear. Everything works. It is a very good example. It's got twin electrics, so we've got a charge port. Great car. Not really describe any more of it. I've changed the oil on it many times. We have changed also every single oil, the gearbox oils, diff oils, brake fluid. Because it's our own car, we just make sure it's tip top, and every 6 months there's an oil change on the car been done. I haven't kept every receipt because it is our own car, but we do have receipts for oils. And I think, as you can hear, it's a very good sounding engine, and it does have one benefit which I like. It has the adaptive cruise control. Make sure you always keep the front clean, as and it's been dirty when I've done a long run to Scotland in it. If you have, you just have to make sure at the bottom there's like a radar on that right side there, and you just got to make sure it's always clean, because the adaptive cruise control is a lifesaver for long journeys, and it is one of the better systems. Great car, thank you.